Hey guys, JK Wargames, and today we've got a battle report of Black Powder using the starter set, the second edition. So as you can see, we've laid out the terrain for the game, looking really nice, and it's me against my son Miles. So Miles is playing the British. So what we've done is we've split the units into three, so 3 bases is a battalion. So we've got British battalion there. We've got the Hanoverians in column. We've got another British infantry. We've got the cannon and our general or commander on the hill. We've got another British line infantry. We've got Hanoverians in attack column and then another British line. So we'll take a look at the French forces now. So we have a unit of chasseurs on the hill. We have French infantry in attack column, French infantry in line, French infantry in attack column, our general or commander ready to give out orders, and we have French line infantry there, and then another unit of chasseurs on this side. So we are playing victory points. We're going to play 8 turns, and whoever has the most victory points at the end will win. You gain a victory point for a unit that is off table, destroyed, and you gain 2 victory points for that, and you gain 1 victory point for any units that are shaken at the end of the game. So guys, what we'll do is we'll go into turn 1 of the movement, and Miles has the first turn for the British, so we'll do the movement now. Okay, so Miles has done his movement. The Hanoverians managed to get 2 moves up to the hedge, but they stayed in column. Both of these line infantry got 1 move. The cannon stayed where it is on the hill. This infantry failed. This Hanoverian unit got 1 move towards the hedge, and this unit failed. Because we've only got 1 general or commander, we're saying that if they fail, they can still issue an order to another unit. So the only thing in range to fire is the cannon, and it's long range. So I take it you're going to fire at this column here?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you get 1 dice, and you will need normally a 4, 5 for long range, but you're firing at a column, so it goes back to a 4. So you need a 4. So 1 dice, needing a 4. Just 1 dice. Oh. Needing a 4. No, a 3. That's a miss, so the cannon misses. Okay, so we'll go into the French movement and then come back. Okay guys, so French movement. The attack column managed to get 2 moves. This unit failed. This attack column got 2 moves. This unit failed. Cavalry over here failed, but the cavalry on the right flank got 3 moves, so they're pushed right up towards the British, which is good for us. But none of my units are in range to fire, so we're going to go into turn 2. Okay, so the British line moved up. Did the Hanoverians move? I can't remember now.
I think they failed.
They failed. These guys moved 1 small move. The cannon stayed put. These guys moved up behind the farmhouse. The Hanoverians attempted to get over the hedge and form line, but they only just managed to get over the hedge. And these guys failed, nearly a blunder. So we're going into the shooting phase for the British. Okay, so the British line here, Miles is going to fire into the chasseurs because they're in range.
Yep.
Do you want to check the range? We're using a 12-inch range here on this table.
So what is 12?
Yeah, they're well in range.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to get 3 dice. But, hang on, it's the first time they fired, you get an extra dice. So you get to roll 4 dice.
Oh.
Called first fire. So you are hitting on 4s into the dice box. Oh, they've disordered them. And 3 hits.
Yeah.
Okay.
3 hits in a disorder.
So we're using a red dice to show that they're disordered. So they're disordered and they've taken, well, I need to save them first. So let me roll. So I'll just bring the tray here. So 2 hits, wasn't it? So I need to make 2.
No, 3.
3 hits.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 3 hits. So they save on 3 pluses though, the chasseurs. And I've saved them all. Oh, that was really lucky. You were hoping to get a casualty on me. But they are disordered, so they can't charge you in my turn. Okay, so you've got your cannon to fire now, haven't you? So we'll go and do that. So I take it the cannon is going to fire across into the attack column again.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, I don't think they're in range.
So what's the cannon's range?
So the cannon is 36-inch range.
Oh my.
So you're definitely in range to fire at the French.
Yeah, that's like the size of this table.
Okay.
So
you're still at long range. You're going to have 1 dice. Normally a 4, long range 5, but you're shooting into a column, goes back down to a 4. Okay, so looking for a 4. No, it's a miss. The cannon just can't hit anyone at the moment. So that's it for the British turn 2 shooting. We'll go into the French movement. Okay, so French movement. The infantry that were in attack column managed to do 2 moves and form a line. This unit failed trying to get up to the wall. The attack column failed. This infantry unit managed to make 2 moves, and this cavalry unit got 3 moves. They weren't quite close enough to make a charge. Sorry, 2 moves. And the cavalry on my flank, they are disordered, so I couldn't give them an order. So we're going to go into shooting for the French. Okay, so shooting. This line is firing into the British line, and I get 3 dice. The French don't get the first fire rule, you know, when you get an extra dice. So I'm hitting on 4s. I've got 1 hit, so you need to make 1 save of 4. So roll that dice, you need a 4. And he's failed, so that's a casualty for the British line. They're on 1 casualty. Okay, and then I've got 1 more unit that can fire. And they are over here. And they are firing into the Hanoverians.
No!
Yeah, and they are hitting on 4s. So 2 hits, so you need 2 saves of 4. See how you do. And he saved them both on a double 6. Wow.
Wow.
So not great shooting from the French. We managed to cause 1 casualty on the British line, but that is about it. So we're going into turn 3 for the British. Okay guys, great movement for the British. This line moved up to the hedge. They're going to look to put fire on the cavalry. The Hanoverians didn't move though. The British line here attempted to get into the building, but they didn't succeed. They got 1 move. But this British line here have moved closer to the French. The Hanoverians are behind the hedge now in line. And the British line here stayed in line. They want to put fire on the cavalry. So we're going to go into shooting for the British. Okay, so British shooting. This line infantry are going to fire into the chasseurs. So 3 dice, but it's the first time this unit has fired. So you're going to get an extra dice.
Can I just see what the range is? So what's their range? 12?
12.
Yeah, so they're in range.
Yeah, so you're going to get another dice. And you're hitting on 4s. Go for it. Oh, a disorder.
1, a disorder, and then 1. Oh yeah.
So 2 hits.
2 hits and a disorder.
Okay, so they're both they're disordered, and I need to make 2 saves. Yeah. So
Dice.
2 dice. I roll them in here, and the chasseurs save on 3+. And I've saved them both. There's some really good saves going on here. Now what do the Hanoverians want to do? They get 1 dice in attack column.
Let me just see.
Technically the cavalry are the closest target.
But how far are they? They are in range.
So you want to fire at the infantry?
Yeah. 'Cause
Okay, gone then.
got-
Technically, it should be the closest unit, but that's fine.
So,
So 1 dice, and you need a 4. Miss. They've missed. Okay, let's come over here then. We've still got lots of shooting to go. The cannon.
it's range.
Let me guess. Shooting into the column again.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's in range.
Okay,
Not
so
30.
they're still long range. So 1 dice, and you're hitting on a 4 because they're in column.
It's not a 4.
The cannon's failed to hit. And he still misses. What are they doing? Okay, so down here, this unit.
Right.
They're going to fire.
What's their range? Is that close range or?
No, not yet.
So how many dice?
So
do they
they're
get?
going to get... Is this the first time this unit's fired? Yes. They're going to get 4 dice. All British line infantry in this game have first fire. So you're going to hit on 4s.
1, 2.
So 2 hits, no disorders. So I need 2 saves. So 2 saves of 4. So,
Or more.
or more, yeah. I failed 1. So they take a casualty.
Yes.
So
yes.
the French,
Yes, yes, yes.
that line infantry, take a casualty. Now the Hanoverians can take a shot. But it will be on a 5 because they are shooting through the hedge. To me, it's not clear target.
Is it effilading?
No. Not yet. So you're going to
Can I
get...
just see their range?
Yeah, they're in range. You're going to get 3 dice hitting on 5s because the target is not clear. Oh, 1 hit.
1 hit.
Okay, so I'll make 1 save of 4. Let's see what happens. Here we go. And they save it on a 6. Okay, and then we've got your British infantry here
Let's just
firing at the disordered chasseurs.
Right.
So they're going to get 3 dice now because they did fire before. So they don't get the first fire rule. You only get that once. So hitting on 4s. What did you get?
One.
Any hits?
1.
1 hit.
Okay.
So I need 1 save of 3 plus for the chasseurs. And they failed. So they're on to 2 casualties. Okay? So yeah, not great. So 2 casualties for them. There we go. 2 casualties. Okay, so that's the British shooting. And then we'll go into the French movement. Okay guys, so French command for turn 3. Chasseurs were disordered. This unit made 1 move. The attack column made 1 move. The infantry line made 1 move. This infantry line attempted to charge your line infantry, didn't it? But it got 1 move. It didn't get it off. And then the chasseurs attempted to charge, wanted to put these guys into square, but they only got 1 move. They didn't manage to do it. So we're going to go into French shooting. Okay, so French shooting. They're within close range now. So they're going to get 3 dice hitting on 3s. Are you ready? Oh, 1 hit. So you need 1 save of 4. So can he save it? Go on then. No. So flip that to 2. You're on 2 casualties now.
1 more and I'm shaken.
That's correct. Okay, so the other thing I need to do is just measure here to see if these guys are in range, which they are. But half of my French are in the way, so they're not a clear target.
Yes.
So we're going to get 3 dice on 5s. So roll here. I got 1 hit again.
Yes.
So a save of 4. If you fail this, you're shaken. No pressure. Failed. Click that up to 3. That unit is shaken. Okay. Can you get it?
There we go.
Okay. My column. They're going to fire with 1 dice.
Are they effilading?
Nope. 1 dice, and they're going to hit you on a 5 because of the wall, I'll say. No, actually. No, it's a 4.
Isn't it 1 plus?
No, I missed. Okay, so they missed. We're going to come over here, and this French infantry line are going to fire into the Hanoverians. So I'm getting 3 dice, and I'm hitting you on 4s. Okay. 1 hit. God, my shooting's been terrible. So 1 save of 3, because you're in column. Your save goes up by 1. So roll the dice, needing a 3 to save because you're in column. Go on then. What'd you get?
3.
You saved. Good job. So that is the shooting for the French. I did manage to make this line infantry shaken. So that's a good result for me. Yep, 3. Okay, so we're going to turn 4 for the British.
Yay.
Okay guys, so quite a successful turn of movement for the British. The line here attempted to charge the cavalry, which I would have tried to evade, but they got 1 move and they went over the hedge. The Hanoverians failed as per usual. Now here, the line infantry managed to get into the building. So even though they're there, they're inside the building, so they're going to be hard to dislodge. The cannon stayed put. These guys stayed put. They couldn't charge because they're shaken. The Hanoverians got a couple of moves, 1 over the hedge, and then they turned on the spot, and they're going to be effilading into this French line, which is not good for me. And then the infantry over here stayed put. So we're going into the British shooting.
Yeah. Okay.
So you're going to shoot with this line infantry. What's the range?
So their range is 12. This is.
Are they within 3?
Inches. It's just over 3.
Okay, well I'll give it to you.
So that's close range.
We're playing shorter ranges, so 3 inches close range. So you're going to be hitting on 3s. 3 dice hit on 3s. So put the thing here so we can see a bit more. That's it. Okay, will you roll that in there? 2 hits and a disorder.
Yes.
So again, they become disordered and cannot charge. That's frustrating. And I need to make 2 saves.
Oh, they take 2 hits. So...
Yeah, hang on, I haven't saved yet.
Oh yeah.
So I save on 3s, and I've made both of them. But they are disordered, which saves that. Yeah. Oh dear. It's all right. So what are you shooting next then? Hanoverians?
Yep.
and they get to enfilade into the French line. Now,
what is their range?
Yeah, they're not within 3.
That's 5. So isn't that medium range?
Now you're going to get 3 dice, and you get to re-roll any misses because they're enfilading into the target. Okay, so hitting on 4s. Go on then. Oh, you disordered them. I can't believe it.
And I got 2 hits.
Disordered, 2 hits. You can re-roll that miss.
Yeah, you have to now do the.
Okay, so it's 2 hits.
You now need to save on.
So I need to save on 4s. So this is not good. And I failed 1, so I go up to 2 casualties, and I'm disordered. So 2 casualties and disordered. That's not good. That's buggered up my plans a bit.
That is good.
Okay, so then you got these guys. So it looks like this unit could become shaken. They got to be well within 3 now.
Yeah, 3.
Right.
So that's close range.
So
they can't charge because they are
shaken.
Shaken.
Yeah. So, but they can fire, and they're going to be hitting on 3. Oh no! Hang on. They're shaken, so they're hitting on 4s.
Oh, 1 hit.
1 hit. Okay.
You
So
need 1
I need 1 save. If I don't save this, my unit is shaken. So here we go. I saved it, luckily. Oh, that was lucky. Okay, so over to the building then. Now, the building, you can fire 2 dice per facing, up to your amount you're allowed to fire. So you're going to get 2 dice out of this window. What's your target? These are the closest.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to fire at them with 2 dice. You're going to be hitting on 4s.
Oh,
1 hit, so I'll try and make a save. No, failed. So they take 1 casualty. So the column take a casualty. And you get a dice out of this window. So the cavalry...
is there a window there? On the building there's not actually
there
a window?
isn't. So correct, Miles. So you could only shoot out of this side because there are windows. So that's fine. But mind you could shoot up here. There's a little window up here. So you can shoot down into this infantry with 1 dice because you normally get 3. You've used 2 already. So hitting on a 4. Oh, hits. And I save on a 4. And I've saved. That was lucky. So your Hanoverians, they get 1 dice in column. What are they going to do?
Let's have a look. My Hanoverians.
What are they going to fire at? Again, cavalry being the closest target.
Can I want to basically, I don't want to, can they charge at them? How far are they?
What, charge at the cavalry?
Yeah, so what does this count as?
Yeah.
1 move or 2 moves?
2 moves. 2 moves. And are you within 12 of your commander? Because you're in column, you'll get a +1.
Yes, I am.
Yes? So you're on a 9 or less. So you need a 7 or less and you'll get the charge off into the cavalry.
This counting is going... No,
yeah,
charging at them.
we allow it. Yeah, that's fine. What did you get?
I got, 3.
3, so they charge. But I'm going to choose to evade my cavalry. So if I can roll an order, they will evade. So hang on, don't move them yet.
Do they have to charge in 9?
So they're... Well, you can change them into line. I'll allow you to change them into line. But hang on, I'm going to attempt an order. Okay? So you move your guys up. I need an 8 or less to evade. Okay? And I go as far as the orders allow me. Okay? So an 8 or less and I'll be able to get out of there. Oh no! I didn't get out of there. So that's going to be a close combat.
So are we doing that?
Not now. Because you've got more firing. You've got a cannon to go. And these guys cannot fire into a close combat. So they won't be able to fire.
And then we'll do our close combat.
That's right. So the cannon.
Right, let's have a look at its ranges. I think it's the same.
Well, hang on. They're within 18 now. So that's medium range. So 2 dice. Hitting on 4s. But you're shooting at a column. So it's now 3s. Because you're at medium range. You don't get the penalty for long range. So you're hitting on 3s. This could be nasty. Oh, he disordered them. So they're disordered. And I need a save of 5 because they're in column. Oh no, it doesn't count with artillery. So I need a save of 6. And I've failed. So they go up to 2 wounds. And, okay, I'll do that in a sec. They go up to 2 wounds. So we'll come back in a minute for our hand-to-hand combat. Okay, so hand-to-hand combat. The Hanoverians are rolling 6 dice and they're hitting on 3s because they charged. We roll them back in there.
So how many was it hitting on 3s?
Yeah, so it looks like you got 3 hits.
No, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 hits.
4 hits.
And I've got they're
already disordered and it doesn't count in hand-to-hand combat. So 4 hits. Okay, so let's remember that. 4 hits. And then I need to roll my 7 attack dice with the chasseurs. Okay. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm hitting, normally on 4s, I'm disordered 5s. Oh, that's a few hits. So I've got 3 hits. So you need 3 saves of 4. So you do your saves first. Okay. So you need 3 saves of 4.
Right.
Then I need to make 4 saves. So you need 4s to save.
I've saved
You've
all of them.
Passed all of them. Well done.
Oh no.
No, that's fine. And then I need 3s because I'm chasseurs. And I saved all of mine. So it's a drawn combat. So we stay in place. This combat will be fought next turn. No one's testing. No one was shaken from combat. So that's the end of the British turn. We go into the French turn. Okay, so the French infantry managed to get 3 moves and they've come right round to attack the British line. This column eventually got themselves together and have formed a line. And these guys moved up to the wall. My general moved behind them. This unit was disordered, so can't receive an order. The same for the chasseurs there. And the cavalry chasseurs here are in combat. So we'll go into the French shooting. Okay, so this line infantry are firing into the building. They're going to hit on 4s, but the line infantry get better saves. So hitting on 4s, I've missed completely.
Yes!
So, yeah, that was no good. Then we're going to fire with this line infantry into the British, but it's not clear target because we've got some of our line blocking it. So we're going to be hitting on 5s. Again, missed. This is terrible from the French. This unit are disordered. They are within 3. Because remember, we're playing smaller ranges here. So 3 inches close. So I'm hitting on 3s. I'm disordered, so it's back to 4s. And I've got 2 hits. So you need 2 saves of 4. This could be a test if they fail any of these. So... Oh, failed both. So put that up 2 more. And
what's a 5?
Yeah, and now you need to make a test. That's all right. Don't worry. Basically, you've got a test with a -2. Yep. So test with a -2.
So
you need to roll as high as you can, otherwise they'll be gone. 4, 5, 6. What's 6 minus 2?
4.
They're gone. The British infantry are destroyed. That's 2 victory
They're flying
points.
up to heaven.
Yeah, that's 2 victory points. Oh, that's a good result for the French. So, yeah, that line's gone. So, that is it. But oh no, I've got my shooting here. Now, this doesn't count as an effilade because they're not entirely on your flank. So it's just normal. And am I within 3 though, Miles? Am I going to get close range fire? What do you reckon? Yeah?
No, because
no. Okay. So I'm not. I'm hitting on 4s. 3 dice on 4s then. Oh, I'm pleased I destroyed that unit. 1 hit. So you need 1 save of 4.
Hope I do it.
Yep. No, so they take a casualty. So change that to 1, and that goes behind that unit.
What? No.
Yeah, because that unit's gone now.
This is 5.
Yeah, we'll change it to 1.
Hang on.
Change it to 1 and put it behind them.
With the
wooden casualty dial. I'll do it. That's fine. So then we're going to go into our hand-to-hand combat. Okay, so close combat. This disorder should have come off, so not actually disordered. I've got 7 dice hitting on 4s. And the results are 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. So I've got 4 hits on you, Miles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You roll those 6 dice, needing 4s.
To hit?
Yeah, 4s to hit. Bring the tray over here, because I can't see. That's it. So you need 4s. Oh!
I have 1, 2, 3,
4.
4 hits. That would
So
be
we've
a
both
disorder,
taken-
but they're already.
We
But,
both need to make
I don't
4.
think it counts
We both
it.
need to make 4 saves. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to make my saves on 3s, and I failed 1, so they take 1 casualty. So Miles is going to make 4 saves now, needing 4s.
Hope I do
Okay.
it.
Go for it.
I have got 1,
So you've taken 2
2.
casualties.
taken 2 casualties.
Okay, so we'll just put that dice there. So I've won that combat because I caused 2 casualties. But wait, you have a support behind you. So you go up to 2. And I do not have a support there. I have a support here, but they're not to my flank or my rear. No. So it's a draw again. No one's shaken, so they remain in combat for next turn. So now we're going to go into the next turn, which is... What turn are we on now?
Turn 5.
Hang on, let me get that in. Turn 5. Okay, brilliant. So, going into turn 5. Okay, so the British line here managed to turn on the spot to face the French line infantry. The cannon was the last order, and he actually blundered, but it told us to charge the closest unit, but the cannon can only go 1 move anyway, so he actually managed to move, which is what he wanted to do. So the rest, Hanoverians, have stayed still, and the line infantry over the back have stayed still. So we're going to go into shooting for the British. So the British are firing into the French line, and they get 3 dice, and you need 4s. Oh, he's disordered them on a double 6. So 2 hits, and the unit is disordered. So I need to make 2 saves then, of 4+. So 2 saves. I've failed both. So I take 2 casualties, Miles. So 2 casualties for the French. Next, your units in the building. What are they going to do? So you're only going to get the 2 out this window, because this window now they can't see. So you're going to get 2 dice into here. Yeah? And you're hitting on 4s. 1 hit.
Oh.
I need to make one save of 4. And I've saved it. The Hanoverians are getting 3 dice, effilading into the French line. So you're going to be able to re-roll any misses. So you're hitting on 4s. And they already have 2 casualties, this line. Oh, disordered them. They're already disordered. That's 3 hits. Great result. So I need 3 saves of 4. So here we go. No, I've failed 2. So I'm testing on a -2. 1 for going over and 1 for being disordered. So do you think you could get rid of this unit now, Miles? I'm on a -2. So I'm on a 7. So I think the unit holds its ground, which is lucky for me. Let's have a look. 7 infantry unit holds its ground. Oh, that was lucky. But they are shaken.
Yeah.
Okay, so what about over here? Firing the line infantry. Firing the line infantry into the chasseurs. And you're hitting on 4s. Okay. What'd you get? I disordered. How many times is that unit going to be disordered?
I
3
got
hits.
3 hits. They need to move.
Hang on, I need to save first. What? How many casualties are they on?
No, they're on 2.
They're on 2, so I need 3 pluses. They've failed 2. They've made 1, so they are testing. So they go up to 4 casualties. And they are disordered, so I'm on a -2.
And shaken.
Yeah, it's either or. So a -2. A 10 -2 is 8. Believe the unit holds its ground for cavalry. Where are we? Shooting unit holds its ground, so they're fine. But they are shaken, Miles, which is important because they can't charge, and it'd be tough to get my general over here to do a rally order. And they're disordered, so pretty good round of shooting for you, yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay, so we'll go into the French turn. Okay, guys, we forgot to do the hand-to-hand combat, so we're going to do that now. So go for it, Miles. You're rolling 6 dice. You're hitting on 4s. Something's got to happen with this combat. So you're hitting on 4s. What'd you get?
1, 2, 3.
So 3 hits.
Mhm.
Okay, right. I'll roll my attacks now. So my chasseurs get 7
you need
dice.
To do your 3 saves.
I will in a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm hitting on 4s. And I get 2. So you need to make 2 saves, and I'm making 4. So you do your 2 saves first. Mm-hmm. So you're saving on 4s. What did you get? You failed 1. So you are shaken. So we'll just put that there to show you're shaken from combat. Okay. So it looks like a test for you. And now I need 4 saves of 3+. And I made them all. So I've won the combat by 1. And you are shaken. So you need to test. So you need to roll 2d6. And let me just check the modifiers quick. Test if shaken. Trying to find it. Test if shaken by drawn hand-to-hand combat. Test if defeated in hand-to-hand combat. Yeah. So Miles is going to test now because he's been defeated in hand-to-hand combat. You are no minuses though. So you rolled a 10 in hand-to-hand combat. A 10. Infantry. If the unit is infantry, then it holds its ground. The unit remains where it is and will continue fighting in the following combat rounds. So you stay there again. Okay, so now we go into the French movement. Mm-hmm. Okay, so the French, this unit here, they moved up one. They're looking to fire at the cannon. This unit managed to turn from the wall towards the Hanoverians. And the very last order was a rally order. So he passed, he joins the unit and reduced the casualty. They're down to 1, but he can't reduce any more than that. The cavalry over here were disordered and the other cavalry were locked in combat. So we're going to go into French shooting. So this unit are firing into the cannon. I need 5s because they're shaken. And we disordered the cannon. So you need 1 save of 4. And a cannon only has a stamina of 2. And they saved on a 6, so they're fine. But they are disordered. So we'll put a little dice next to them. So the cannon's disordered. Next, this unit are firing into the building again. And they will need 4s. I get 1 hit. You need a save of 2+ because you're in a building. So you should save this. Cool, only just. This unit here, I need to check if they're in range. Could you measure that out for me?
What unit?
From this unit to the Hanoverians.
So what's their range? Is it
12.
12. I can say the Hanoverians are just in range.
Okay, so
Right
3
on.
dice hitting on 4s. Roll that one there. They're disordered. 2 hits. So we'll leave a dice next to them. They are disordered. And you need 2 saves of 4+. You save 1 and take 1. So get a little casualty marker from over there. That's it. Place them next to in front of the unit. They take the casualty. And then over here, this unit are disordered, so they're going to be hitting on 5s into that line infantry. So 3 dice hitting on 5s. Okay. I got 1 hit, so you need 1 save of 4. 1 save of 4.
Please don't kill me!
It has to be in the box. Roll it in the box.
Please don't kill me!
They saved. Okay. And next we'll go on to the hand-to-hand combat. Okay guys, so we skipped a couple of turns there off camera. And basically it's a French victory. I've won just. So basically I destroyed that unit there, which gives me 2 points. And another point for this unit being shaken. Believe it or not, this combat is still engaged. This unit is shaken, so I get 3 points. Miles scores 1 point for this unit being shaken at the end of the game. And 1 point for the cavalry being shaken at the end of the game. So he gets 2 points. So it's 3-2 to the French. So a brilliant battle there. And it's a French victory. But Miles has beaten me twice already. So we're going to be doing more battle reports, and we have some miniatures from front rank coming. We've got Wellington, Picton, Napoleon, Ney, 95th Rifles and some Voltigeurs. So I'm going to get them painted up. So the next battle will be bigger. But I think this video shows that even with the starter set, if you split the units into smaller units, you can play an amazing Napoleonic game. So do you enjoy that, Mars?
Yeah.
Yeah, great. So as always, guys, make sure to like, comment and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next video.